Hello, everyone. My name is Tara, and welcome to Aligning to Love. In this channel, I aim to spread hope, joy, peace, and love to the world by sharing goodness and love within my life. In this video, I wanted to give my personal, family, and life updates and events, and the signs that I saw along the way. In the last 2.5 weeks, my family and I have been in the transition of our move from White River Junction, Vermont to Middlebury, Vermont. My parents have been generously hosting and taking care of us, and we've made so many wonderful memories and had so many experiences that I'll treasure the rest of my life during these weeks that we've been with them. And I have been really wanting to get more videos out, and between trying to get settled, get all of our billing and our anything you can think of that you need for a move completed and transferred, and was same with our mail, it's been really hectic. And aside from that, I've been itching to get videos out, but since the move, since August 1st, I have been having my phone and my husband's phone so packed with our storage, and that we needed to get a different hard, not external hard drive, so that we could transfer all of our pictures and videos. And we did get that. However, the biggest problem has been with my computer. For weeks, I've been trying to figure out why my phone won't connect to my computer, and I've YouTube different videos, and I've tried everything that I could possibly figure out, and nothing had been working. And I finally found a YouTube video that helped me figure out how to get it so that my USB ports would recognize my phone, so that I could transfer all of my pictures and my videos to it, so then I could make more videos and do the uploading that I wanted to YouTube. So I am just so pumped that I figured that out. But now we have another technical problem where I cannot figure out how to get the external hard drive to be recognized on my computer. So I think I'm going to have to do the same process with the external hard drive USB port. Hopefully that will fix it, and then we'll be able to get that onto the external hard drive and off of our computer, so that's not getting logged and weighed down. Anyway, though, that is one of the reasons I haven't been able to upload a video in a while. And I also wanted to make sure that I got this video out today, because today is my arrival day, which is a really special day for me. It's also the day of my cousin's wedding anniversary that I went to 2 years ago. So that's exciting for him and his partner. And today is also a day where my past colleague has her birthday. So I wanted to give a shout out to her, and especially all the people that I miss in White River Junction. My next door neighbor being one of them, who I dearly miss. And even though we're having a fabulous time in the transition of the move, I greatly miss her company and her being so close to me next door. So I want to give a big shout out to her in this video as well. Um, anyway, back on track. Today is my arrival day, and for me, it's a very important day because I don't know my true birthday. When I was adopted, either the orphanage or the country of America gave me a birth date. I think they hypothesized it based on my medical records and the height and weight that I was when I was a baby, when I was adopted. Anyway, it's not truly my birthday, it was a given birthday. And so, because I never knew my birthday, my arrival day meant so much more to me, because it was a definite day that was accurate. And it was the day that I came to my family in Vermont 36 years ago. And I had such an amazing day today. my daughter and I, we went to the post office to try to figure out some transition issues with our mail. Then I went to a salon to try to get a schedule for a color and a cut for my hair. And then I also got some car appointments done. My before the end of the month, my car will need an oil change and an inspection. And so I just felt super productive today. And my daughter loves coming to be with me on errands. She, ever since she learned to wave, she never stops, and she's so smiley. Right now she says hi and bye, and she just loves being in the car for errands. And we also went to the bank so that I could transfer all of my debit and credit and banking information and making sure that it has the right address for where we are going to be living. So that was another errand that we did today. But the best part about today is that for dinner, we decided to order Indian food from our local Middlebury restaurant. And it's a traditional Indian family that cooks and prepares all the food. And we've always had that food ever since we were growing up whenever we ordered out for Indian. And they're a wonderful family, and they know my brother and me very well, and my parents very well. And so it's always special to get food from them. So we had Indian food to celebrate, and we also just, earlier today, my husband, when he came home from work, we had bought I don't know what you call it, I think just a backpack for our toddler to be in when we go on hikes or when we go out and about. And my mom had helped us set it up, and my brother also came over to celebrate with our arrival days. Today is my arrival day, but my brother also had his arrival day in June 17th. And so it was basically just a whole celebration for his arrival day, for my arrival day, and it's also going to be my daughter's half birthday this Friday, which my family doesn't do a big thing on half birthdays, but half birthdays have always been a really special occasion for my brother and his best friend when they were growing up. They always celebrated that for some reason. And so it was just a really fun day. We got to have my daughter go in the backpack, and we walked down our parents' field and other property that they own with the backpack. And Juniper had a wonderful time, and she loved being bounced around and ran around with my husband. And so that was really fun. And then we came up, my mom and dad and my husband and I, we were watching my daughter play with a little plastic car that my daughter could go in, the ones that kind of look like the Flintstone cars where your feet waddle and walk and the car moves. And my mom and dad were so happy and excited when they found that car. And my daughter has been playing with it all these weeks, and she knows how to say door now. She knows how to say walk. She knows how to say water. And these are all words and items that she just learned in the last 2.5 weeks. And it's been really fun because she's been not as verbal as we thought she would be at this point in the developmental stage, but ever since we moved in with my parents and having my brother around and a full house, she's been so much more verbal and just very observant. And there's so much going on, and I can't wait to share all the other videos of the events and the fun activities we've been doing with my family. And it's just been a blast. And there's not a lot of times in your life when you're an adult that you get this quality time with your parents. So I'm really trying to take in every moment and treasure it. And I'm a big person on living your life and not being on screens. And so that's also another factor that has always been a hindrance. And so I always want to live my life. I always want to be present in the moment of things happening. And so whenever I do these videos, my family is sleeping. And that's another issue. During the 2.5 weeks that we've been with my parents, I haven't had the space to do a video because the room that I'm currently in is one that my husband usually sleeps in so that he doesn't get woken up by our baby, so that he's rested when he goes to work. And so at the apartment that we had in White River, he would have a separate room that he would sleep in, which was our guest room, and then our baby would be in our bedroom, and then I would be out in the living room. But we don't have that set up here. And so we've had to make do. And so I'm just really excited to get more videos out. I'm really excited to share what's been happening with our family and just the events going on in the month of August. And I have been um, not I have been, but I have 4 videos that go through the whole month of July that I did on the last night that we were in the apartment. And so that will be going up after this video. I know it's out of order. And then after that, then I'll be uploading videos, more videos on the month of August events, which I'll be excited to get out and to finally be updated like I've been trying to be all summer. And so this night was just really special. My mom and dad also got bubbles for my daughter. So my mom and my husband were blowing bubbles with my daughter Juniper yesterday and today, and it's just so much fun to see her run around and try and catch and pop the bubbles, and to have my brother come over tonight to celebrate both his arrival day back in June and my arrival day was just really special. And I don't think I've had an arrival day with my whole family being in the same place in a while. I think I might have when I was pregnant with Juniper, when I had taken that year off, but I think I actually might have been in White River. So if I hadn't taken that year off and I wasn't over here when I was pregnant, I think it's been close to 10 years that I haven't seen my family on the day of my arrival, when I came to America. So this has been such a meaningful and special night for me, and I wanted to get it on video. So I miss you all. I hope you're all taking care, and I hope you come back and see the videos once I get updated with all of them on YouTube. And I love you all. Bye.